Hello, my name is Nick, and for the last 2.5 years, I've been studying Portuguese. So I decided to make this video basically to talk about why I decided to learn a language, in my case Portuguese, and to help you determine if you might want to learn a language. So I decided to do it basically just because I thought it would be fun. And for some people that might sound incredibly strange, considering that most of the experiences that they have are with learning a language in a classroom. Yeah, I decided to do it just because I thought it would be fun, and I wanted to see how far I could without having someone decide my curriculum for me. Now, I knew that would mean that I had to learn outside of school with my own methods, and that was something that I was really curious about, seeing how I would handle. Now, these reasons, they might be weak for most people, but it's something that I find interesting to work towards, and I'm basically the only person that has to think that that's enough. I find it interesting, I keep working on it, and therefore, yeah, it's sufficient. It's enough. For others, some people, they might have to do it, either because of work situation, yeah, you're going to have to speak English in some jobs, or you might end up moving to another country, and therefore you would have to learn to speak that language. And then there are others that want to do it. Those people, they should really focus on why do you want to do it. It can't be just a passing whim. Now, there should be some sort of end goal, and in my case, I set my goals way too ambitious. That's basically because I just wanted to keep on studying. And so I figured, yeah, if the goals are ambitious, then I'm likely to keep on doing it. I mean, there's no reason to stop doing it if the goals are super ambitious and I enjoy it. I probably won't reach my goals, which, let's say that I did reach my goals. That would mean that I would be finished with studying Portuguese, right? And I like studying Portuguese, so why would I want to stop, right? So my goals, and for some people they might seem completely unattainable, probably make something on this some other point, either a video or some other type of content. I want to learn to speak at the same level as a native person, and basically be able to speak without any obvious accent. So it's not a bad thing to have an accent. I just want to reach a level where people wouldn't be able to tell that I'm from Brazil if we were, let's say, talking over the phone and they weren't able to see me. For me, that's mostly because of, yeah, I think it would be fun to reach that level, and it's also super ambitious, meaning that I can keep working on it for ages and it might not even happen, but I'll have fun working on it. And I also think it would be really fun to have people think that, yeah, he's from Brazil when I'm obviously not, or have people like be sitting next to someone or be sitting behind someone at a restaurant and they start speaking Portuguese, especially Brazilian Portuguese. I'd be able to basically just join in on the conversation, and they might even be talking about me, which I've seen some funny videos about that, and yeah, it just seems fun to be able to do it myself. Basically, those are my super lofty goals, but they are goals that they're going to keep me wanting to keep on studying basically forever. Now, you don't have to set goals like this. Some people, they want to learn multiple languages, and in those situations, it's definitely good to have a finite goal, because that way you know, okay, I've reached my goal in this language, and then I can move on. But in my case, that's completely different. And then there are those that have to learn a language for a job situation, for their studies, or something like that. And in that situation, you're basically going to have a finite goal. Usually there's some sort of deadline, and you should have clear finite goals for, okay, by this time, I want to be able to do this and this and this, and then determine what the best method of obtaining those goals are. And those goals should be based on what you're going to be using the language for. And for instance, it makes no sense if all you need to be able to do is to read books, then it wouldn't make that much sense, for instance, working on speaking that much. Like, sure, it might be fun, but it's probably not going to get you there. Just make sure that, yeah, you're actually working towards your goals. That is completely different from what I'm doing and from what I hope most people are doing. Because language learning can be super fun if you just decide to make it fun. Alright, it's basically, this is why I decided to learn a language, and also hope that it helps you realize that, yeah, you don't have to listen to others tell you that you don't have a good enough reason. If you believe that it's a good enough reason, and it actually allows you to keep on studying, then yeah, it is a good enough reason for you. And best of luck with your studies, I guess. Neck out.